Hey, and welcome back to another bi-weekly Thursday tea with your fave medium, Dani. Hey y'all, how are you doing? Happy March. So it's now Women's Month, so I guess it's still it's me. Black History Month was great, despite the usual antics, but I don't pay attention to that because I get pissed off every day. I'm not about to get into more things to be pissed off about. It's all about finding balance and knowing what not to let in to your world, and white people acting ridiculous on purpose and racist is just an everyday occurrence. All right, y'all. So, are y'all ready for some celeb Thursday tea? Last week, it was a very off thing. I had to do a reading on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and honestly, I might do one at Atlanta or just pick a couple people from the cast to get deeper insight on because it's a lot. I might do a special Robin episode. I'm gonna be all up in your shit, Robin. Okay. I'm gonna delete that. But anyways, y'all, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me again. So, stop. Last month, I did not do any zodiac readings. I took last month off, so they will be back this month. Be ready. You about to get all your things, my zodiac signs. Second, if you're not subscribed to me and did not click that damn bell button, what the fuck we doing? I'll wait. I'll give you time. Thank you. Like, why weren't you even? I'm not about to be mean to you. You fixed it. You did right. All right, y'all. So if you don't know anything much about me, I am a medium that uses playing cards to do her readings, and Thursday teas are all about celeb tea, political tea, and anything that's happening in the world collectively. The energy or what's going on, you will hear it here. So, if you don't know anything about me, I am a psychic medium. And I'm an amazing damn one at that. Because, you've been paying attention. The name Dani be knowing rings true and is very well. If you have not seen Elon Musk, this did away with layoffs, which I discussed a month ago to come. I'm just waiting to see what is this loss that he's going to deal with that's out of his control. A little tea right there before we start. All right. So let's pull a music card just to get an energy of what this reading will be about. I like to use Jalissa's Messages. Amazing cards, amazing deck. She's actually coming out with a new music deck soon, so I'm excited. And it's just inspiring, I think a lot of us want to make our own decks. I do have an inner child deck I created, but Dani's shot will be up and running. So let's just not gonna speak into that. Just know it will be coming. Also, overview your readings are done. Thank you so much to everyone that's booked a 30-minute quarter hour reading, a past life reading. These readings, they've been so great. I love connecting with y'all. I love being able to offer insight, connecting with your dead people, your spirit guys. Keep keying, because they love y'all, but they talk their little shit. And it's just a good time. It's a good space to have. And the readings went amazing. I'm so excited to see how everyone's year turns out. 2023, it feels like a year of a lot of shit going down, All right. Let's do this. So let's pull a music card first to get the energy. And go into it. So I'm not an astrology girl, but one of my really great friends is an astrologer. If you have not booked with her or checked out her content, why not? Shantae Out Loud. If I remember, I'll drop the link here. And Saturn's going to Pisces. So a lot of us who has a natal Saturn. So I was born 94. So you 94 baby. Our Saturn return is coming on very soon. Some of y'all probably started yours maybe. So we're gonna get this together. So book your Saturn return reading with her. I did this maybe over a year ago, and even though I have my nerves, I feel a lot more prepared. I know what is going to be like activated, what some of the lessons will look like, and what could come, if I lean into these lessons and don't be so stubborn. My fixed sinus as a Leo. Like, so you have not booked a Saturn return where you're like, oh, what's a Saturn return? Book it. It's something that you cannot escape or ignore. If you're wondering why things just seem to kind of like flipped, why you lost all these friends, things are happening. Probably has to do with your Saturn return. All right, let's get this music card. Okay, music card. There be not an honorable ancestor, spirit guides. I'm gonna ask for your assistance with this collection. With this Thursday tea reading, can we get a music card? Some insight what the energy is and what we're probably discussing. We have Beyonce, Drunk in Love. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh baby, drunk in love. We be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies. Grinding up in that club. Drunk in love. I keep hearing bottom of the deck. So we have boys. To men, I'll make love to you. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're going to celebrate all through the night. Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I would do anything. Girl, you need only ask. All right. So, what is looking like the next couple weeks? It's so fun. I just got a vision of like, how you see that explosion that they put in shows like somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I see that. And so what I'm seeing here is we have the song Drunk in Love. We woke up in the kitchen. How the hell did this shit happen? So there's going to be a lot happening. Over the next coming weeks, we're going to be hearing about things, seeing things in the news. And I've said this before, I know. But it comes up again because this means like it's something that's really, really making its way through energetically. Using substances during this time to assist may not be the assist that you think it's going to be. What I do know of Pisces as a Pisces moon, Pisces rules addictions. It rules, substances. And so as Saturn's getting close to turn to Pisces, it makes sense why this will come up. Drunkenness, a lot of smoking, whatever you're into, I'm not here to judge. Maybe it's time to do a check-in. If you have been feeling as if you have been in not a part of this world, like we're running away from being sober, we're running away from the fucked up shit that we're seeing every day. Because I'm being very careful as I say this because I see it. 2020 came in and it's so wild how that was 3 years ago. And the world is completely different. The way we do things is completely different. A lot of us that are millennials, especially those of us that are born in the mid-90s, we know what it's like to see certain things that were just started, like Google, YouTube. And to see it now 20, like we have been on both sides. We've seen a lot of the changes that other generations kind of like this fell into. We have been part of that wave. We're pretty privy. And so things are completely different than what we used to have. A lot of us are falling to nostalgia. And nostalgia is very important. So they do want you to, when I say they, spirit guides, they would like for you to find something that makes you happy. I know it's supposed to be like Thursday tea, but maybe this is your tea you need. So we're just going to rock with it. Finding something that makes you happy. What's happening right now, substances will not help. It's not to say you have to completely stop whatever means for you, like, but it's saying like if you find yourself like, fuck man, like I'm so tired of this, I'm really just like kind of just out of it, and you're just going to not even just substances, food. Are you just watching TV? Are you just on your computer? Sims, Look, I'll be playing Sims, but I'll be making sure to take my breaks. You know, are we looking for ways to escape? Escapism, which highlights a lot of Saturn turns Pisces, you know? And as Pisces moon, like escapism is fun, it's easy, but your problems are still gonna be there. The world is still gonna be there. So balance, being honest with yourself about your feelings, about how you're feeling, about mentally where you are, burnt out. We're gonna be seeing a wave of people discussing burnout. We're gonna see a hike in leaves and leave of absences. I can see articles coming out. A lot of people are taking mental health weeks, days. A lot of people are quitting. They have another job, they don't, because they would rather just take the time to get away than deal with whatever the fuck this is going on. So don't be shocked when we start to see those articles come out. People going on leave are just lazy. Maybe they're unhappy, Susan. Maybe they're tired, Karen. Maybe they're tired working somewhere and they still can't even make rent or even go get a burger without worrying about their account going negative. Like, be fucking for real, you know? So, we're gonna see that. And then we have Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You. This song is asking you to manifest. Close your eyes, make a wish. That's manifestation. You know, we've been manifesting all our lives, okay? We the baddie bees. But, and baddie bees, okay, it's gender neutral. Relax. But close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. Tonight's your night. You still need to find time to celebrate. That is what this is asking you. Finding time to celebrate, finding time to find joy. You have to find joy. And I'm going to list things that bring me joy, you know, because sometimes it can be really hard when we're so stuck on thinking of all these things. Things that personally bring me joy. Okay, drawing, writing, and by writing, like, not just journaling, because sometimes you can just be journaling some things that are like heavy, you need to release, but like writing my stories. I've been really getting back into writing, so getting into these worlds, it is not escapism as much, but writing these stories, getting the words out of me, dancing, listening to music, going to the beach, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with any of my loved ones, boo, all that. On my own, playing Sims, playing Switch, watching shows that make me laugh. Like, for example, today's Wednesday. After this, I'm going to fucking watch Abbott and smoke. You know, I'm going to find my joy. You have to find your joy to bring your inner peace because the news is not going to get better right now. And I hate to say it like that, but as someone who is psychic, who is a medium, who gets these downloads, who's doing this type of work, I need to be honest and I need to be true. And I just have to make sure how I'm wording it. Like, if you ever notice, I'm very intentional with how I word things because you can say a lot of things and the message cannot get across because of how we're saying it. So I want to make sure that I'm not saying all doom and gloom. No, it's a lot of doom and gloom going on, but you are the master of your schedule to an extent. You are the master of bringing in that one thing that can bring joy. Just one. Just one. I know a lot of our moms, dads working a lot. You have family you need to take care of. Not even just like if you have kids, like there's shit going on. You're busy. I get it. But you're always going to be busy. You're always going to have something to do. Why not insert something for you? Why not do something once a month? Maybe you just want to go away to take yourself to lunch. Maybe you want to join a class. Like, you need to cultivate this. And that's what spirit is really coming to me saying. A lot of us have been feeling really down. We've been feeling like that, are these things gonna happen for us? Is things gonna get better in the world? Why does it feel like every time I click the TV on is some bullshit? Layoffs, there's a lot happening. So what they really want you to do is cultivate that joy and fill it in because that's what's gonna help you have that hope, that optimism. A lot of y'all, I'm seeing someone trying to blow out candles, make wishes. A lot of y'all have a lot of things going to manifest and you're not sure they're going to come true because of what the fuck's happened in the world. And to be candid, we all been there. I've been there. Shit is drag. Okay, just because I'm psych or medium does not mean things are just better. If anything, I know a little too much and I'm just like, goddamn. Cultivating and finding joy. Being able to Smile. Like, what makes you smile? What makes you happy? I ain't pulled a lick a card yet, so we're gonna pull a quick few cards. This is looking more of a Thursday tea just for collective, and that's fine. That means Spirit came through with a message for that ass. And it's what's needed, you know? Because Thursday tea in general could be celebrity, political, but this is shit, real shit that affects us. Okay, let's get some quick little inside tea with our messages and we'll get into the collective. Yep. This is why. This is why it's asking you to cultivate findings that make you happy. You have a new beginning of building a beautiful relationship with self, a beautiful relationship with others, and it has to start with you. You're healing you. What do you need? What do you want? No. Answer it. I want you to say, what do you need and what do you want? Okay. Some of y'all is like, I need to cook. I need to eat better, bitch. Some of y'all are saying, bitch, I need to make some money. Okay. I get it. Trust, I get it. I'm all about making my coin. But at the same time, what do you enjoy that does not have to be a job, that does not have to equal a dollar sign monetizing? Get out of that capitalistic mind. It's hard, but what do you enjoy that has nothing to do with capital? That is what's going to help you build that relationship with self. A lot of y'all are like, think you're real spiritual now. Like, you really like step into yourself, get into your journey, and it's hard and it hurts. Healing hurts. Okay. It's a lot, but when you get to that other side of that left side of that tunnel, there's no other feeling like it. Like, it's like when I never gave birth, but it's like when they say you give birth and then you kind of forget the pain, you just want another one because you just, it's like that. Not exactly, okay? I'm not ever gonna compare that. All right, that's some real shit, real physical shit. I'm not comparing that. And then we have this Jack of Clubs. You are a student. A lot of things are coming at you fast to pick up and learn. Some of y'all are stepping into new roles. Some of y'all are trying to like do new things in order to like move up to the next step. Maybe you're taking classes. Maybe you're back in school. Maybe you're thinking of going back in school. I'm so proud of you. Congrats. You're doing amazing. Okay. Fuck what anybody got to say. You're doing amazing. I don't care what you're going to school for. Whatever you're there to learn, whatever you feel like you're behind in, it does not matter. I don't give a fuck because it's your life and you're doing fucking amazing. You're about to get that promotion. It's also equaling deep healing. So you're probably going through moments of time where you have taken space. You have stepped back. But with this Eight of Spades, I'm seeing you have to communicate. Some of y'all like to just off and disappear, come back around like shit is daisy. And you can't do that with certain things, certain people, especially you have certain responsibilities, relationships. You have to be very mindful and intentional of others. So also what Spirit's calling out is in this moment as you are healing, as you're thinking of yourself, a balance of selfishness. Are you being selfish for yourself to do better for you, or are you being an asshole? Right? And I don't mean like, oh, if you don't want to spend, that's not it. It's like how we operate, how we move, making sure that as we're thinking of ourselves, we're also considering others to an extent. Like if you made plans months ago, and as the plans come up, you're like, oh man, I really don't feel like going. Tell that person. Don't wait till the day of, or don't just not show up. Be like, girl, you know how I am. Fuck you. Okay. um, we're reaching a point where those things that we do, we're realizing like they have effect on others, and sometimes those people might try to spin that energy back. And some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all are getting a bit of that energy, and you're thinking is something wrong. It's no. Think to how we operate, and then think about how they're changing the operation. Are they just matching yours, and you don't like it? Why don't you like it? It's what you do. What's wrong? Maybe we need to change it. We don't like it. You know, and so with this Eight of Spades, it's telling me it's two going up. It's telling me right now like there's a lot internally that we're shifting through. So if you're not ready to speak on it, you don't have to. But what you can say is, hey, I'm not here right now, and I'm just really going through a rough time. I don't want to talk about it right now, but I just want to let you know so you don't think I'm like MIA. Quick, simple. Now, if that person doesn't understand, you know what the fuck you do. Okay? Because that can happen as well. Like, some of us are afraid of the responses we get, but the thing is, you never know. And I hate to say it, but if it happens, it means like, you know, that was meant for you to see. And then you're going to come across people that really do understand, that really do love and care about you and care about your well being, just like you care about theirs. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, third clubs, other people. I knew it. So, you know, we're going to be seeing a pickup in us wanting to communicate with others, us wanting to be like a butterfly. And what Spirit wants you to do is remember to take your time. You don't have to jump into everything. My nose is itchy. You don't have to jump into everything because you feel obligated to, because you feel like you have to. There's a balance to being selfish and selfless. And they just really want you to learn that balance. And also being careful of stepping into too many substances. Yeah, I'm seeing someone drinking out the bottle. Ain't judging, okay? I've done a couple waterfalls in my college day. But now it's time to assess. And using March can be a really big help for that. Taking a step back and assessing. Create some goals. You have to create things for you, so you're not focused on things that are not going the way you want them to, that are not playing out like how we expect. We're focusing on us, on what we need, and that other shit's gonna fall into place, especially if it has to deal with other people. If there's certain communication that's not happening at the moment, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a new wave of communication, some clarity coming in, explanations, and what Spirit is asking you is to make sure that when we're having these conversations and we're having these clarity conversations with other people coming to us, that we're open enough and making sure that we're not so in our own feelings that we're not seeing everything, right? Because we want that clarity. And it may not be the way that you expected or you wanted. So they really want you to be open to that. Yeah, a lot of communication I'm seeing coming in. A lot of communication you need to do. I'm also getting a vision of throat chakra with bars around it. So working on a throat chakra, opening it up, utilizing lapis lazuli. I'm looking around because I thought it was on here on my desk, but it's still in my purse. Utilizing lapis lazuli, LAPIS LAZULI. You can get a necklace. You can like wear it as a ring. I like to just keep it on me as well. Actually, no, this isn't lapis lazuli. I think it is. No, it isn't. Sorry, it's not crystal up here. But utilizing that or any blue crystals actually. I feel like just making sure to like look into them will assist communication, sleeping with them, maybe meditating them, maybe wearing on your neck, or you could if you're not into crystals, that is okay. Cool. You can use your own simple hands, baby. Making time to just place them on us and taking that time to show attention to that energetically is going to help, because I do see sore throats coming. Our bodies always warn us of certain things that we need to tend to energetically before it turns to physical things a lot of times. So I'm seeing some throat chakra work. I'm seeing some heart chakra work. And I'm just seeing somebody got a bad back. Okay, we might go to the chiropractor and the doctor. Now, let me pull a oh. As you are going through these things, these lessons, trust and believe, baby, there's something coming on that other end. Sometimes with 10 of diamonds, I see an ending to something, but with this, I'm getting some really endings to things that needed to end so that money can come in. So we're getting to the last step. Maybe that's why I'm going to step with a student. If you're going to step with a student because you're trying to get to the next level, maybe it's a new position, sorry, maybe something in school, like you want to be a part of an internship, whatever it is that you're utilizing that for to learn, to do better. Maybe you're learning more tech stuff for your business or for your work or your job. You're going to get some very great news. It's all going to come together. Continue learning, continue going forward for a lot of you that are in that boat. I'm so, so proud of you, so excited for you. And those of you, just know that if anything can really assist with making you feel better, know that you're not the only one going through this alone. You're not the only one looking at the news, what the fuck's happening, wondering when things are gonna get better, tired of just every day waking up with like anxiety or feeling as if like there is no end. The world is in this with you. And so let's all work together cultivating and finding joy in our everyday lives. Let's all work together and, making sure we're not letting substances run us. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you for this Thursday tea. I legit came in here thinking I was about to get some tea, some celebrity tea, some political tea, but they're like the collectivist tea. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And have a great day. Bye.